And I could give in to the lesser fight.
What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Nyft, and today we are back playing Itty Bitty City. Now, we did play a little bit of this game on stream, so if you missed out on that, I am very sorry, because we did a lot off camera. As you can see, we did a lot. But before we dive into that, I do want to talk about, we have a new poll on our community channel. So if you head over to the community section on our channel, we have this poll between Jedi Survivor or Minecraft Legends. So we have a lot of games coming out in April. So I'm very excited to play these new games. So to begin here, as you can see, is we have a big mountain over there, a little mountain compared to these homes. And we did something different over in this section, just something so we could add a little bit of space so I could get a whole new layout. So as you can tell, we expanded the map. We have max expansion of height and mass expansion of land. I went ahead and bought the pass because I felt like we need a lot more space around here, you know? So I did a little bit on the terrain for the live stream. We added this cool little lighthouse, as well as we retextured the apartments over here, but we will be moving them hopefully today. I have some good plans. So we added a giant hospital. As you can tell, we added a small hospital, and we also unlocked the big hospital. So that's really cool. All we really kind of did was add a bunch of big office buildings together, and we added this supermarket down here too to make it look like an entrance, just to give it like a really cool hospital vibe, you know what I mean? We did move the beach, so the beach was originally over here, but I felt like it would have looked better kind of close in this section because you have the little lighthouse over here, so that was really cool to add. And we expanded it a little bigger as well. And now time for the big reveal. This is something that we did in the live stream, and I was very happy and very accomplished. So if you want to check out these live streams, make sure you have notifications turned on, because I just kind of do them randomly. And this was definitely something I wanted to do on live stream, because I feel like if I did this on camera for you guys would have like got bored, and I would have gotten bored. This did take like, you know, a couple hours to do. So we have a giant mountain here. I don't think we finished it because we weren't worried on working on the backside just yet. We just did the front side. We don't have a name for this mountain. And by the way, guys, we do want to name this mountain. So if you have a good name to come up with, put it down in the comments down below. That would be great. You start off by going inside the tunnel, and we did this cool little idea where we just kind of put like this black coal block, I think what it was. Something like that. Black stone block. That's what it was. And we put it through to make it look like it's a dark cave. Ooh. And you come right out, go back into another cave because you thought you were safe, but you're not. And then you come out this side, which we're going to detail and texture up another time. And you drive all the way past the little cute turbines, and boom, you got yourself some small mansions. So this is where all the rich, all the big buck Robloxians will be living. All the big people will be living up here, like the celebrities, the YouTubers, all that jazz, you know? They're all going to be living up here. So once we unlock bigger homes, we'll be putting them up here. So essentially, it's kind of like the Hollywood Hills or Beverly Hills kind of thing. I know we said we were trying to go for a New York vibe, but we're gonna try and mix it up, you know? We're gonna get a good vibe with it. So again, comment down below what you want to name this mountain. The most liked comment will win. Starting off today's episode, we are 10 out of 10 rating. We have 191 energy, 159 jobs, and 156 citizens. We have fully expanded our plot from max height and max distance, so we have a lot to work with now. And we're making a lot of money right now, so we need to buy some things. So I think starting off is we need to finally expand this city, right? But in order to expand the city, we still need to create more citizens. So more citizens and more jobs and more energy. So now, since we have this big plot of space, I think what we need to start doing is placing down some more roads and start planning out where the suburbs are going to be, as well as apartments and smaller cities. And boom, there we go. We just slapped down some roads. There is no plan really behind this besides the fact, so the full idea is this big plot of land that I'm in is going to be a small little park, because this is supposed to be like a civil downtown area. These little squares represent, you can like storefronts and apartment buildings, because those tend to always stay close together, as well as these little strands out here are going to be cul-de-sacs, so actual homes. So yeah, and then we have a lot of space to fill in scenery like trees, benches, and all that kind of stuff. Same thing on this side, because we are probably going to be moving these apartments, because I think when you enter the city, the small little city, it should just be storefronts immediately. As well as when we start getting to the beach side, we definitely need some stores over there because, you know, tourists. So we're going to be switching the city up just a little bit. So as for a quick idea, quick little layout, I moved all 8. You pretty much had to delete them and then replace them. I moved all 8 into this little section here. So it creates this cool little collective area, and I like that. It looks sort of like it could be one apartment building that's just one big square, and that's what I like. Actually, what we could probably do is they have implemented the constructors area, so we can get these square pillars, and I'm thinking we can put them in between and just enough to do something here. And we'll color it later, but I think what we can do, if I can try and get it into a little pocket here, we can build it on top like that. And if we were to recolor it, I think we used this color, right? Yeah. And now it kind of looks like they're all connected. Like those are the hallways to walk through apartment to apartment, right? Like if you guys have ever been in apartments. So we can copy those now with our copying tool and kind of do the same all around. All right. It was a little tricky of trying to place them in there, but we have this cool little look now. I don't believe we can put solar panels on these, or can you? Let's see. Can you put solar panels on these? No. Wait. Sort of, but I don't think they look good on there. They look good on the executive buildings that we did over there. So we started moving some of them onto those big buildings. They do look great up there. However, over here, no, not so much. And it always is turning dark. Nako, if you're watching this, please implement a system that we can turn this off and on, or auto. Please. It's very hard to work at night. We're also stating that we need street lights, because the only thing illuminating the light right now is the apartment buildings and like the city over there and the cars. There are no like street lights yet, but hopefully in a future update they will add some. So now that we have the middle open here, what we could probably do is, how big is the large fountain? That is huge. Let's not do that. We're gonna add a small fountain to just give some little texture to it. And if we want, we could actually change the texture to concrete. Do we have anything else? We can let them swim in some lava, you know? Now we can switch it to concrete, but let me delete the terrain in the middle right there, and then we can put concrete to make it look like a little pathway in some way. So like people coming out of the building to congregate and talk and hang out. Yeah, so that looks really, really cool. So with those apartments done, we obviously could still add a lot more on top of here, but we're gonna do that another time. We already have some of the living area here. Now we should start. Let's see how much. Okay, so we still are at the same. So now we still need some more citizens and some more jobs, so we can start working on that. Maybe we can start working on the little cul-de-sacs over here. Oh, we do have a large mansion now. So maybe we should go place that. So we have all these small mansions over here, but I was waiting for these big ones to come in. So let's make it look like we can put the biggest one over here. Have a big mansion just right. So we're somewhere safe to place it. Actually, it is safe to place. We could do it like that. They still have enough room, right? That's not safe. We can fix that later. It doesn't connect to the road. What? Oh, I don't think they can connect straight on, so we might have to fix that. Okay, we could put it on the side, maybe. We might have to extend it, right? Yeah. So we're gonna have to fix this area up just a tad bit, because that is a no-no. We could just We can worry about that later, but we do have mansions now, so that's really cool. So what does that put us up to? 178 now, so we need more jobs so we can make more money. When is our next, when's the next bank gonna be? We have the next bank already. So now we can make even more money, which is really helpful. So we have already, I moved the bank over here because it did not suit this area well. And I think coming into the city, we will move them later, possibly, because I like this to be like a financial area. This is cool already, and I think that this is going to be the only area that makes it look nice. As for the storefront, we might end up getting rid of it if we could find a replacement, because I don't like that there. Now that we have this, we can actually start working on a lot more over here. Let's start off. We need this bank. And how would we like to do this? I think putting it right in the corner, like always, would suit it well. Now we make 75, which is really good. We do need some money. I'm becoming more poor. It still doesn't create that many new jobs, but luckily we still have these new buildings. So we have a bridged office building and a round office building, which are pretty much the same thing. But since we have a bigger bank, maybe we should start adding in more round buildings. But actually first, let me just put the big office building up here. Kind of merge it in there a little bit at least. So something like that already. So again, I like making these look a little custom. If you guys think that's a good idea, it pretty much is a good idea. That looks fantastic so far. It looks unique because of the building style, and we can collect money through it. And it shines bright as day. So let's continue. I feel like this should be another iconic building. So what we could do, because these connect in the middle. I don't really like it because they don't really go. I don't really understand it, because you could literally just put two buildings together and then put the pillar in the middle, but we're not gonna do that. Let's get one of those round office buildings, put them there. And this backside does not look good. The middle looks good. If I can get in there. Yeah, that middle looks great. Solid. But we still have a lot to work with, especially because now we have this over here, and I am not a fan of that. So we can add another small office building. Right there should do it. How about we add an entrance? Kind of like how we did that. We could do, what are our jobs at? We have a lot of jobs and we still need more energy, but we'll get there. So we could do some services, and we could add a gym. I don't think it'll look good there because of that dumbbell or the barbell or whatever is not going to fit there. So we could do another supermarket, which will put some more jobs, and it blends in because you can't really tell that's a supermarket, you know. And it gives us some trees. Boom. And then you could just recolor it. Now we have that. We could expand it because this backside does not look too hot. And we are running out of we're running out of money, but that's okay. So let's start relocating some of these on top. So let's just do one for now, because I don't know how much they are going to be. And we also have nuclear power plants that we can work on later. Now we have that up there. And oh, we can put them right there too. So let's delete another patch, because I don't want them to be all along the ground like that. That does not look good. But they do look great on top of these buildings. So coming along this area, we could add a parking lot like we did with the other one, because we do have a bigger space. So if we want, we could add this one. And let's turn this around, because you don't want to just drive onto it. You know what I mean? And we could add it right about there, so it's enough parking, I would say, quote unquote. And then we can add another building. I would probably suggest this one here somewhere. I could do that one there, maybe like that. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. What do you guys think? All right, so we still need to get some energy on here. So what I'm thinking about adding in more plants over here, because we do need some more energy. So we have a nuclear power plant that we can add, which is going to pollute the air. That's why it's all muddy and nasty, but you know, we gotta do what we gotta do. So let's actually put it let's put it next to the one we have already. Where'd it go? Trying to get it into like a right position here. I feel like it's weird. Oh, just for now we'll put it over here. There we go. What does that put us up at? 231. So we still need more. Wow. So just to be on the safe side, why not add another coal plant? And we could add the coal plant over here next to the factory. And that should, yep, 251 energy. That is perfect. So now we can have more citizens because we have more jobs. So that's more money. So coming back to this side, these are only just the small apartments, by the way. There are bigger apartments. And how ironic would it be to add another apartment complex to that one? Because now we have the large apartments, which is literally them, but bigger, which is okay to me. But if we wanted to, if we want to make it look interesting, I think we should have one in the corner. And then what we could do, we could add a smaller one next to it. Something like that. Like, it's still going to look like that one, I would say. We can make this into something different. Why it is and not letting me place it. There we go. Wait, what? It took my money. Oh, there we go. Wow, the game is lagging. So we could just make it one side of a building like that. And then we can color it. Kind of same like that. So we're going to give them a color and then change the top to that black kind of like stone color. Exactly like that. Then same thing, we can take these and put them in the middle, and when they go in the middle, it's like representing the hallway, obviously. I don't know if we'll expand this one. It just creates a more unique design. And if anything, if we wanted to really add, if we took out this corner, but I don't know if you can. If we could have put one in this corner, we could have added like a yellow slick design. Because we do need some color besides just like this boring gray pattern. Oh, wait, you actually might be able to put it. Can we put it in there? Maybe. How about we do this? I mean, it's still brick. I wish it wasn't brick. But we have that there, which doesn't look too bad. Then we make it yellow. And we turn... Oh, yeah, you could turn the material. Let's do it into like a smooth material. And change it to... like a yellow color. No. Oh, no. 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 Ew. What did we do? No. Oh, no. Okay. So now we have that. And it brings it out a little better. I like that. All right. So that does put us up 222 citizens. We still have some space here. So we have enough time to put in like markets and stuff over here. So what we could probably do, what could we add? Because we need some markets over here. We do have some schools. I don't think you want to put a school next to an apartment. But we do have shops and supermarkets. So we could add something along these lines, as well as some parking spaces. I think parking actually might be a lot better. All right, and that's something that I came up with right now. I was thinking about adding in shops, but the shops did not look good. I was trying everything I could to put something in there, but it was just not looking good. But whatever. And whoa, look at that over there. Look at that guy's plot. What? We gotta go check that out. Oh my gosh, holy crap. Ooh, this man's been playing all night. And oh my gosh, even at night. Wow, this is a good look. I think I've seen this guy before because I remember seeing this area right here. I think he was in our game before. But wow, because I remember seeing this area, and this is such a cool idea if you want to have like a casino area and start playing around with the colors and whatnot. That is a good idea for another time. He did a good job, and this one has blue lights and that one has blue lights. I like what he's doing around here. Wow. Then I can see he has his whole bank area. That's pretty clever. You can have two banks. Oh wait, yeah, wait, why is one 150,000 and they look the same? Oh, because it's bigger. Okay. So all of his banks are in one place, and I think we should have a financial district. I do remember seeing this guy though. So wow, these are the big mansions that we can add up on the hill. That is awesome. This guy has a great place. Let me say hello. Hello, I remember you from yesterday. All right, so now we have a couple new ideas. We still need to get some more jobs and more citizens, so we're gonna work on this area a little bit more. Let's do one more housing area, and then I think we'll call it. So I noticed that we have these large houses now. I don't know why I'm just now seeing them. And I think what we could do with these large homes is turn them into a row home style. So anybody who is in the New England area, if you live in northeast of the United States, or I believe even like the United Kingdom, row homes are very popular. So these have garages, but you know, it's whatever. I think actually even like San Diego has row homes, or like a different style of row homes. But I'm thinking like we can just kind of like pile them next to each other, you know what I mean? But we have modern apartments, and with modern apartments, you want to add row homes because these are kind of cul-de-sac-y, but we can just see at least how they look first, right? Let's connect them. Even if we have to connect and put like a thing in between, I think we could still do something like that. Say we did it like that, and then we put the the square pillar in between, kind of like that, and then let's recolor that. I don't know what color they used though. What just happened there? No. Where's the brick and that? Definitely a lot lighter, or is it darker? We need darker. That's not even the color. What is it? Okay, I think I got it. I'm not too sure. It's too dark to tell, but it looks similar. So we're gonna add those in between because all right, that looks good. But I cannot find the actual color, so I found something that looks sort of similar. So for now, we're just going to use that color because I genuinely cannot find it. I'm not even sure if they have the color palette in there, which would be weird. But I've tried like almost everything and they just don't fit. I've tried this. It's just too pale. There's this color. It's too like yellowish. So I'm not too sure what we can do with that. So we can, actually, you know, we could do that one instead. It has some form of color with it, and I like it better than the lighter one. So yeah, we could do that. So these are row home style, and I like them. They look awkward being there, but again, we can always fix it in the future. And how is everything else? We have more citizens, so we need more jobs and more energy. Okay, and since this is our financial center, we need to put more solar panels as well as this. So we need to do something with this, and I do have an idea. So the first thing is we're going to do is we're going to sell that place, and then I have this idea of putting it kind of next to this bank because all banks are kind of close to each other if you ever gone to a big city. So we have these still, and I'm thinking if we added like that, and we did that, right? Then we can go ahead and add the small bank in between. Kind of like that. It's kind of weird, but bear with me. Then we add the bigger job, the office building, right behind it, right? I think we could probably insert it like that. And that doesn't look too bad. That looks very interesting. That is so cool. Wow. And let's add another round office building right next to it. So actually, let's do one square and then one, because we have to make it kind of match. And let's move these around. So we could do it like that, and then we round it off. Like so. Or is that too much? I feel like this side's longer than this side. But it looks interesting. It does look interesting. We can always fix the side another time, but for now, this idea is really, really cool. All right, that's gonna have to be the end of the video today. Unfortunately, I felt like we didn't get a lot done, but I had to do a lot of off camera in some way, and making these custom builds kind of takes some time and some effort and some planning. If you guys have any suggestions of what you guys want to put in the city, leave them down below, as well as, again, the name for the mountain right in the back. What are we gonna name it? But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and as always, take care and bye.